Uh, radio check, radio check. Lurk at work is in the AO. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us today for another round of Super Holo Wars. Bit of a recap, yesterday we managed to start off with a bit of a bang up. And by a bit of a bang up, I mean we were going through quite the turkey shoot. We managed to the day before we managed to defeat the big guy, the big Brilliant duo of Elsa and Landsat, and now we're facing what is supposedly the main invasion target. Well, it's a large Star Eater thing, factory stuff. Not exactly the main invasion force itself, but it is a heavy and very large vanguard. And the turkey shoot is mostly because it keeps spamming out drones, because it is actually a mobile factory on top of being some sort of space fortress with big guns on it. Now, we're pretty much making bank thanks to all of these drones coming straight at us and getting blown up by our much more efficient support units now. Now, the main issue, however, is whether or not we'll be able to destroy all of its drones before we have to take out the main factory itself, which is, well, the mastery point for it. Now, we don't know how long that's going to last, and we don't know where we're going to end up after this, but I'm fairly confident we'll be able to do some very nice roll-ups with it, so let's go ahead and finish this area off. So far, we've managed to knock out 63 enemy units, and he's still got a lot of them. 78 currently in total. I've still got this guy over here. We've also managed to make aces of several of the units that were getting left behind in scores, which is very good on time, because we're gonna need some more command units in the future, and we're also gonna need some extra stuff for extra hardware. We've done very well thanks to Miko Danya scoring a good amount of kills on her own, wrapping the whole thing up thanks to her abilities coming up. Pressure, Supreme, Attacker, Prevail level 8. Should have really given her Prevail level 9 at this point. That'd be absolutely crazy. Now, the current situation demands that we go up to knock out this guy, and of course we're not using any idle ability on any stage abilities, because as we might remember from the time we kept engaging the two Brilliants, stacking up an idle stage with a Dominion field will just make the Dominion field stronger. So we're going to try and avoid engaging any idle stages as much as possible. Not that we really need it right now, I feel. Okay, so just as a bit of a review, the Star Eater Overlord unit has a Swarm map attack and a 1-8 post-move attack with a movement down ability, which is going to be a real problem if it gets a hit. So we have to get close before it can engage us effectively, and probably have to use most of our spirit commands to try and avoid it. Now, I'm trying to choose who we send in first, since these units over here are a bit out of position. Axel's the only guy in this area, but I think I can send him over to take... No, that's an Earth type. I don't have Hitting Away on the guy, so I don't think he'll be able to take that guy out. That command unit out on the south side. Over here, nope. Even with the good evasion skills on, he can't really shoot down the SCM-01. One blow. Miko's map attack isn't really in a good position, unfortunately. She's too far to do any damage, so we'll close in and cook somebody else with the fire. If you just joined our stream and you're wondering why there's humming in the background, it's mostly because I have loop fans straight in my face, and I'm still using a set of headphone mics. So course, the wind's gonna be blowing in my face, and unfortunately, I can't do much about that because I am scorching right now, and I definitely need a cooldown. Which means I'll have to get that thing right in front of my face if I don't want to die from a heat stroke. Ah! The Himalayan still needs 3 kills. Thankfully, Rika and Arusan already have their ace abilities, so does Roboko-san. Unfortunately, Rika and Arusan only have very generic ace abilities, which won't really help them that much. So does Roboko-san, annoyingly. Sana is also big, but, well, also an ace, but hers is much more unique and much more dangerous. Mostly because of the 2L bonus, which means since she's larger now, her damage levels are much more powerful. Oh, that's the map attack. Whoops. Rocket! Let's see how much different it is. Technically, she's fighting something that's still 1L, if I remember correctly. Ouch! She gotta wipe that out on full health at this rate. They are 1L, right? No, they're still medium! No Bleeding Wonder. Okay, let's see who we have here. We have wind types, earth types, fire type, water type. I need somebody with a dark attribute for this one. Alright, we need to remember, we're gonna give Mia Izuru meditate so that his Bond's ace ability, or ace bonus, gets even cheaper, so we can provide emergency health support if we ever run into a really tough boss. How about I take you out with a dark boost? There you go! Okay, I need to put these guys next to somebody who's got a good support defend ability. I don't see anybody. But I want them to be well within striking range of these guys, so that once we cleared out his bodyguards with either a map attack or combination attack via their support defend, I'll probably be able to engage it with a wind strike. Wind-on-wind action requires somebody with snow, but I don't know. Where the heck is Altair? Oh, there he is. Freeze him. I'm lagging really. Oh, well, not lagging in the sense that my system's lagging, but more like my internet's pretty bad. I think. Feel like I'm getting some frame drops. Yep, he's frozen. Now, who else needs a bit of a wake-up call? You know, it would have been useful here, but we've already used Enable on him. Schuler. Maybe later. Fine. Azuki-san, can you clean them up for us? Wait, no. That one's for the Himalayan to deal with later. Let's get some Sky Tracer action in here, shall we? Boom. Oh my god, my back. Oh. You know, I really should get back into extra stretching. My back's been killing me for the past week. I'm guessing it's because of the weird transition of the weather. It's been really weird. Like, I know it's supposed to be, well, it is technically, well, can you call it technically? They've confirmed that it's pretty much El Nino conditions right now. So it's going to be much hotter when it's hot, and much wetter when it's raining. But there's been a bit more dominance in terms of humidity. Which shouldn't be right. El Nino is dry heat, not wet heat like a usual summer rain thing. By God, it is just scorching. I feel like I'm turning into a raisin. I don't like the idea. Oh, I still have an ice attack with the Silk Bell. Sorry, my friend, you're just about to go. Prepare to engage the enemy. Ooh. Ouch. 13,000. That basically means I still need to give the Silk Bell a bit more firepower boosting. Too far to provide support defend for any of these guys. Wait, it doesn't even have support defend. Now, I don't want to get Mikodanya to fix herself up because we'll lose the prevail bonuses. But I don't want her to be close up on the front line because they will focus on her, and she'll take away any kills that some of our non-ace pilots would need. Shooting axe won't do much against that guy, I suppose. In that case... What? Oh well, whatever. Chainsaw Blade doesn't even do much either. Scare that guy silly, and then we'll finish him off with Okokoro. Kurae! Oh, he's lucky he couldn't get, he couldn't die from that, but still, that's a lot of damage for a weaker dark attack from Suisei, to be honest. Sit in? No, we don't want to put Okokoro up there on the north side. They'll be easy pickings. Hang on. Ugh. Oh wait. Muscle memory, sorry about that. Even with this same pilot, even with Okayu on top, to provide some same type attack bonuses for that wind attack, it didn't really do much. I guess she needs a bit more levels. Oh right, she has continued attack. I forgot about that part. Fine, let's just use the boys to take this guy out, and then we'll send Shibanjelani up top to provide support fire. Really should give these boys hidden away. Nope. Okay, it doesn't have any support defense though. Wait, hang on. What's that? This, just checking something on my chat real quick. Okay, where are we going next? I think I can use all Holo to box these guys in. Okay, and then Miko Danye would probably move on the other side. Do I want to switch pilots? I mean, Ame can cause debuff, so I think I'll switch over to Ame now. Then we'll box me in with this guy, and then have Miko Danye sit next to the brass bell. There you go. There's only 7 units on the ground. Let's see if he'll start spamming more. Doing fairly decently in the money-making department, despite the fact that we did not give anybody Oshi abilities. That's gonna be helpful. There you go. Next wave. Just keep sending waves at us. Okay, that's a problem. Oh, they took a bad hit from that. Thankfully, Ame's counter abilities seem to be much more in tune with the enemies. And then there's also the there's the debuff she gets as an ace bonus, which means any new arrival will have their morale dropped from the base 100. Right? Oh, that guy's not gonna survive this attack. Oh, he did. But his will is now down, so it'll be... Even if he did survive that, he won't be able to do as much damage next time if we don't engage him right now. Oh, this poor fellow is about to be sent to the darkness. Let's get him! Oh. How much is that? Ow! 16,000 and a will drop. Really rocking the house with that one, though. Are you guys seriously just gonna focus on the Mythica at this point? There we go. Altair getting a bit of a shot here. Altair and Magni? Yeah, it's AM. Misaki AM. Coming in close with a beam charge, not exactly the most accurate of attacks. Okay, Kakadoria. And he managed to survive that. Gonna have to pull back Miyavi and Isiru after this attack, though. In our next turn, that is. They're too badly damaged to be up front, and they don't have a lot of bonuses for Prevail. Fine, just barrage him. Let's see how much damage this one actually does. With the sea barrier in place. What? Okay, he missed a 91% shot. That's... wow. You're seriously trying to get yourselves killed, right? You're just throwing yourselves at Miko Danye. 64. Thankfully, Subangelion is not a water type. Despite the fact that, well, he's a duck. 64% chance to hit is a problem. They might have to... Never mind. I was expecting some barrier usage, but apparently he still sucks at aiming. Clever. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be a kill shot, but this guy asked for it, so get a critical. Nothing left but space dust for that one. Excellent shooting from Shubangelion. Guys, seriously? Final. Oh. Oh, they're such they are in such a bad position for these attacks. Both of our units have counters for light and darkness. You think I can do this indefinitely so that I can get some more money out of it? Unless there's a hard limit to the unit's deployment numbers, in which case we might want to avoid a stack overflow, so to speak. But I gotta get my units a bit closer to the Dominion field, or Domination field. Come on, you can shoot somebody else with these, not the ships. 93% chance to hit. How will this go? Barrier. I expected more, to be honest, even with the barrier. 2396. Well, at least the Silk Bell softened this guy up for the El Malayon crew in the next turn. They're seriously just throwing their random draws at units that are much more powerful than they are. Early nighttime. Sitting right here watching a duck squash everybody with a powerful beam barrage. Dang, the poor guy didn't even get a chance to do some serious damage before he went down. Ice isn't gonna do you any good, my friend. You should have switched elements before you deployed. Oh, we're well within strike range of their overload command, but we're gonna lose mobility in this point. Let's see how this attack goes. This overlord entity will proceed with eliminating all opposition. Oh, it's like this. This entity shall deploy attack swarm. This kind of reminds me of a lot of attacks, like the Libra, and well, at least the animation does. Libra, Vajra Queen, Big Muzza, ELS. Kind of looks like an ELS swarm with that. The beam cannon is something else entirely. Movement down. That design looks familiar. There's especially with the heat sinks. Fortunately, now they're stuck there for a bit because of the movement down ability, or debuff. Right, double command! We gotta get him out of there. Maybe not. Good bleeding, Lord, they're bleeding. How are they on movement? Okay, good enough. Let's get him out of the front line. Let me just... Where's the Omaleon? Do they have... No, they don't have Zeal. And they don't have Alert either. Which kind of sucks. So that's the power of the Overlord Swarm. Well, we do have Zeal. But for now, I want to put these guys out to the front line. I can use Zeal, I guess. Let easy to handle bonds for now. But I need... Oh, there's Alert. So that's where our main problem lies. His accuracy is very good because he's got his jammer system on, and then we can't attack him directly for four units because he's got 4 guards. Thankfully, those 4 guards are not mutually supporting each other and just focusing on protecting the big guy. So if we can attract their attention, then we can launch attacks on them individually. We'll probably a map attack for an opener just to make them a bit weaker. We can probably focus on the Overlord much more efficiently. But remember, after our turn, the Overlord will spam another set of troops, so we have to be extra careful not to attract its attention. Zeal points already. Where's the big guy? Wait. Fortunately, Sana, being an Earth type, has a reduction in movement, and we didn't give her anything that provides extra movement bonuses. So, she'll be stuck here on the outside. I don't think... Yeah, Gravity Well doesn't have the range to engage them. We have to be inside the Dominion field for that to work. Wow. So to do that effectively, we have to... We need to be extreme... Oh, more. I don't know. It might stack overflow if we go, I don't know, triple numbers, maybe not, but... How about if we... No, there's not enough time to get them to deploy 999 units in the field. So that's a bit risky. Ooh, 775. It's a good thing they managed to survive that. Despite the fact that Ahmed doesn't have Prevail. Goobus has Guard, but... Well, I guess her Prevail isn't activating because she's in a sub-pilot seat. Tencho also has Guard, but I don't think they stack. Yeah, we don't have anybody with Prevail in this unit. A big mistake, since they're piloting a super. For C? How far can Rumple-san go? Well, she can't engage that target, obviously. Not now, at least. She can't engage that. Even if she moves towards the border here, she has to be sitting on this area to be able to engage the Overlord. But she's a bit on the slow side right now, so she can't do that. Anyway, let's go and fix the... Go and fix these girls. Eesh, that's a lot of damage. Imagine if this drone has a counter ability and Ahmed is actually not in the pilot seat. Boom. time to get a fix-up. Still need some more levels on repairing that. Which means I'm gonna need Shinobi-san and the Star Sail to get here. 4 units, we don't want to engage them with one target right now. Wait, what? What's going on over there? They're still short 2 kills to get an ace, but they can't really do anything else right now. How far is 8 again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, Ina's in strike range. So 3 spaces after the range of the Dominion field, anything that sits in there will be easy pickings for the Overlord. So we'll probably have to put, we'll have to close in, pile up over here so that he gets to split up targets. But we need the closest targets, or rather the targets that are well within strike range, to be very agile, so that they can at least evade. Not exactly an easy thing to do. Especially with the... Oh, that's a problem. He's got guard. And we can't debuff him because of his full guard ability, so that's going to be annoying. In that case... let's get that fire going. Don't need to see that guy get knocked out. And about. Gonna have to apply 4C on Monopoko-san for this one. She'll be sitting here. And hopefully she'll be able to take out somebody without having to activate her. 87% chance they hit. Please tell me you're gonna hit. Oh, come on. Momoko-san. Good thing it's not in range, otherwise she might have to waste her 4C. Well, at least she's already an ace now, so once she gets firepower going, she'll be able to deal with that trouble without any problems. Disrupt. Just in case. I should apply Daunt on our turn once we're done dealing with these guys. So we'll save that for later. For now, I want these guys obliterated. Okay, they're very agile, so I can just put them out of the range of the Overlord's attack, and then they can pick it off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just put that there, and boom. The other problem is we're already running out of energy on a lot of these units, and we can't really refill them all in one fell swoop. So we'll probably have to finish it off soon. Otherwise, we'll have some trouble getting enough energy to take this guy down in one turn. Okay, next up is Suise and the Celebris. Intuition it is. Since we're putting her in close quarters. Shooting axe. Can't use combat rain at this rate. I don't have anything else to engage. Fine, wake this guy up a bit. Drown! Yeesh. Still a bit low on damage, though. Definitely needs a bit more. We'll wake up. Let's focus up. Nobody who soften up there? Oh, hang on a second. Super Radical Warhead. You can probably take out one of those guys on their own. But first, a word from our artillery sponsors. How many more enemies do we have to deal with again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 so far. But once we turn this one up, they're gonna send in probably another 8, maybe even 9 drones to engage us. Don't need. Okay, she's got excellent wall, but she is well within striking range and could be attacked. Man, I miss the days when you can use missile and shield defense in an SRW. Well, not missile defense, like missile shoot down. Back in the old days, when an enemy fires missiles at you, there's a very good chance that your unit can take down all those missiles if your skill level is high enough. And I think it also applies when they're providing support defense. So if somebody is under fire from any missiles and the unit with the higher skill set provides support defense, there's a 40% chance they'll shoot down the missiles instead of blocking them. Which not only prevents damage from the original target, but also prevents damage from the supporting defending unit. I don't remember. Well, there's still the special evasion abilities that some units have, but I don't remember how much of a skill gap you need to have if you're providing support defense with special evasion. Okay, in that case, where do we go first? I mean, I can send Mikodanya over here now, right? It doesn't negate mobility, which is good, but it does have a minus 200 to armor, which is the main problem. Either way, I think we can just... What? The 15% damage reduction doesn't affect Mikodanya in the slightest. I guess it's about time we use her to clean this up. Well, it is quite risky because she is at 2004 health, and there's absolutely no way she can tank a counterattack in a Dominion field that reduces their armor by 200 points flat. Good thing is, these special command drones still only have 15,000 health, so we can pick them off individually, but they could probably respawn. So we'll just take out this one guy as a test run. Then if I can... No, I can't risk Sanity's collapse. 35%, quite fitting that Mikodanya has a Miko chance of getting hit. Because, you know, 35 Miko, Koroawase, that kind of deal. Anyway, stop making the jokes flat. Let's see if we can get there burst. Wait, hang on. I can probably give her 4C, and then we can try and make things a bit more. No, I can't use that. Hang on, I still haven't used Altair, right? Yeah. Okay. Wait, no, it's it's a different unit. It's it's Vesper's ability. Okay, let's just 4C for Bicodanya first. And have these guys reposition and engage. It's too far. Goodbye. You're going to burn. And then let's... Do I want to do the map attack now? I still have enough SP for another attack, so it's time to wait, no. No, I don't want to use the map attack. We're gonna waste Suisei's evade. Yeah, no, let's not do that yet, but we'll have to put Ina well within striking distance of these guys. So I'm probably gonna sit her in right here. She has wall on, so just in case, she'll probably be able to survive that. Now, we put in close. We'll soften up one of these targets, and then we'll have Ilmaleon clear them up after a map attack or two. Intuition is in effect. We're putting Azuki up here. I don't think they're gonna attack Autosun, are they? They're not that stupid, right? Oh, I still have Okokoro out here, so I can probably... Whoa! They're well within strike range if they try to send any more reinforcements coming in here. They're gonna get wrecked really badly. I should probably get some focus in there. Good thing I still have enough space for Dawn, but I'm probably gonna need someone in the command unit to get up here and do some... Yep, there it is. So I'm gonna put Altair somewhere down here. Hopefully he doesn't become a target. Very likely he will. So let's just focus off a bit. He still has Zealon. And I want this guy obliterated. Who do I send in? Shinobi-san might be useful for this one. Let's just go for intuition. And persist. Wait. Cripes, I ate up too much SP for that. Yosh! Line up. The question is, do we put Miyabi right there, or do we send them inside the ship to keep them alive? No question, let's just put them in here. Then we'll use bonds, maybe, if we don't have Mikodanya on the front line? Maybe we would... No, it's just for emergency purposes anyway. Yep, only 4 guys out there, but once we end our turn, there's going to be a lot of them coming in. So we wait here. We also wait here. Let's just chainsaw blade these first. Chainsaw blade! Why is it called chainsaw sword in the dialogue anyway? Might have been a bit of a mix-up. For the Emperor! to at least get him to red, right? Because of the Titan advantage. He survived with 2,104 HP, but his armor is down, so if he makes an attempt to engage, he's gonna get blown up. Let's see if the counterattack is gonna be much more powerful. Wait there. Oh, right, I have Persist on. Tanking it easy. Excellent. Do we have anybody with 4C that's still usable? Nah, I want to stay in... Okay, maybe we can tank a little. Maybe not. Fine, 4C it is. Just in case these guys get targeted instead. Provide more cover support for command units out here. Outside of strike range. Excellent. Thankfully, since Enma also has her ace bonuses up, her command aura is at a higher rate. Wow. Boom. That poor drone. That's 2 of his cohorts now out of the fight. Now we can put, yeah, let's put Altair around here instead. Then, Sora-san won't be able to use her map attack because it's friendly fire. Or it's an indiscriminate attack, rather. But we'll put her close range there just in case. Okay, let's see how many he sends in. End turn, enemy phase. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, he brought in the big guns. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's so not good. Never mind, they didn't get a hit. Cold Reforge. Managed to survive that with a couple of HP points. No engagement range on that one. Not good. He's within jammer range, so he has a higher chance of engaging and doing some. Never mind, they didn't get damage. Core Smasher. I don't have anything else. Fine. Bit of a debuff there because we're dealing with a rock type, or an earth type rather. They're gonna take a really bad hit. I should bring these girls back. What? No hits. Seriously, stop engaging Miko. I mean, Miko Daniel. If you value your lives, which I don't think you do, you should just avoid Miko Daniel as much as possible. Because she's gonna turn you into scrap. Not even usable scrap. Pure, unadulterated slag. 202A, hassa! Dun 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 dun! You know, this guy is lucky that these aren't the actual M202A warheads with their incendiaries. Otherwise, he'd be burning all the way to the bank. 24,000. Youch. Dude. Oh. Oh, this is going to be a problem. There's a lot of them still. In that case, we'll probably use Miko Danyan to clear out any of these other guys on the south, and then we'll pile up on the big boy. And don't forget, we still have Zeal. And there's also the map attack. I think I can use Sananana. And then we'll have We'll have the guys with the Daunt cast Daunt on the Overlord ship. The Overlord might use map attacks too. Any units not in a good position will have to engage from a different range, or will engage these other units. The drones, maybe. At least they managed to tank that. But that's a lot of damage. Ow. Even with the cape on. 88% chance of a hit. Ooh, they take a big one from that. They're gonna take another big one from here. They're not hitting her. Robocall is sitting on a stack of command boosting, so she is absolutely untouchable right now. Her types won't be able to do any damage with that. Ah, that air type disadvantage against this ice type is going to be a problem. Not good, not good, not good in the slightest. We're gonna lose Okakoro here. Oh, dang it. Well, whatever. We still have the numbers. What? Oh, come on! Seriously? It crashed. I have no idea why, but it crashed. Good thing we saved before we ended our turn, right? Did we? I'm sure we did. Yes, we did. Do they randomize the deployments or not? I'm not too sure. I feel like they do. Oh, this is not good. Chance to hit. Okay, I wonder if there are other crashes in here. I have to check. Ow, that was a close one. Oh, good. If it crashes again, I might have to check if the main site hasn't updated download version. Unless it's just me. Too close. What do you mean it wasn't a kill shot? We're definitely gonna need some map attacks for this one. There's just too many of them deploying at once. Let me just skip through this because we've already seen how many of these guys get blown up. Yes. Smart move engaging somebody who's weaker to your type. Unfortunately, your accuracy is garbage. So A for effort, D for actual skill. And you even take some pretty bad damage in return. Somebody's gonna get nuked. Boom. Seriously, Miko Denya is just sweeping the whole town, taking out everybody who come their way. No wonder she's our top base. That reminds me, I think Bontakun was also my top base back in J. Says a lot about the unit selection they have. Oh, I should have just alerted them to tank. They won't be able to survive this. Uh-oh. We're taking some pretty bad hits for the ships. Can we just... I'm just gonna defend out here, and then we'll get Okakura out of the front lines as soon as we reach our own term. Ah, not good, not good. 25% chance to hit. Please get me that 3. With advantage here, we can take it out. Pushing it a little too close for comfort, but they should survive this. Yes, thank you. This though, now let's just tank it. The problem is, once they get focused on by the big guy, it's a map attack. Oh, not good. Oh, come on! Now's not the time for a fail error. What the heck? How did they get shot down by that map attack? How bad is the Excapia in maneuvering? I do not get it. This is a real type. It's medium. Its mobility is 170. We already cast Jammer, or rather we already cast Disrupt on this thing. It's sacking with 3 ships. Okay, maybe 2 with enhanced command abilities, and then there's Altair too, but still, how can he not evade a map attack like that? He's a freaking medium. He's a real type. Swear to God, man. Is it a pilot thing at this point? I feel like it's a pilot thing at this point. So the sun's at 2-1. Why is their growth rate for supers? Look at this evasion. 167. Soda has 201. And they're on the same level. What kind of growth is that? Is their base defense just... Seriously, why? Well, Altair has a evade of 185, and then there's Magni 156, but still, they can maneuver pretty well. And then there's the mobility at 210, but come on, man. You move like a bleeding battleship. And Roboku-san, who's also getting some bonuses from that, has only 175. Even though she's got 191 evade, she should have as much trouble as these guys take from a map attack, or well, rather maneuvering from a map attack like that, but no. Unbleeding believable, I swear. Okay, yeah, the summoned units are random. Which is good. Oh yes, give me the ace, finally! So the good thing is, the units that are spawned by the Overlord are random. The bad thing is, they tend to eat up most of our damage rating still. I don't get it. Why are the boys so much better at evading than the girls? Even in it's a real type. Unless it's like something like a mobile fighter. Yeah, like a mobile fighter from G Gundam, because for some reason they suffer from evasion penalties, despite the fact that they're reals. So they're technically hybrid of real and super, but they should have the mobility of a real type with the damage of a super type. It just does not make sense to me. Wait, why did I go for Reforge? I could just have... Oh, it's light type. Oh, whatever. Surely they'll be able to evade this now, right? I don't want to have spent most of my time just trying to evade this. Only for me to have to restart because these guys can't evade. They should be able to evade this time, yes? We've got Dawn, oh not Dawn, we have Disrupt on. They should be able to evade. That's one guy knocked out. No support defend. No assist there. You'll have to handle it on your own, girls. No assists. Maybe if they get hit, they'll be able to survive with just a slither of health. Unfortunately, since they're a required unit for some reason, they cannot be put into ships, so we'll have to send Rika and Arusan as far away from the fight as possible. If we don't want them to die. Right, so we're about to lose the Silk Bell. That's not good. We're gonna lose Okayusa or Coca-Cola at this point. %20 chance. %41% chance. They're gonna go. They're gonna have to go. I could probably trade Coca-Cola for now. There we go. Ooh, Oski took a hit. That's not good. Evade? Do we evade? No. Let's tank this. I don't want to look. Get the Silver Bell out of the firing line as soon as we are able. Yes. Survive that. We managed to survive that. Quick save before it crashes again. God dang, that's annoying. Keep the ships out of the line of fire. Oh wait, before I do that... Hydraulic ion cannon hasha standby! Get Genma out of there. The damage reduction, the movement reduction because of that. Annoying. Any more enemies? We still have 4. What? No. That's not 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The dang thing stopped counting at 99. Of course it's gonna stack overflow now. Dang it. Sana, do you have zeal? She has love. I need her to be on gravity well timed. Boom! Excellent work, lads. Analyze. I need Vesper. Vesper, I'm gonna need your analyzer blade now. If you would be so kind. Thank you. Let's see how bad we're gonna fare. That's not a lot! 191,451. I think we can destroy him. Let's just be thankful he has guard and not prevail. If he had prevail, he'd be done for. I just need to clear out the mobs first. Intuition next time. Pinpoint multi-strike. I can engage these three. Perfect. Wait, does she have... No, she doesn't. I'm gonna give her soul. Pinpoint multi-strike! Take out all three of these guys. That didn't do much, but should be enough to clear up some of these mobs. Now I need somebody with a Zeal ability. Okay, thank you, Callie. That's gonna be really helpful. Just need to clean up this mess. Anybody else with a map? Discharge field. She has Zeal. No, she doesn't. And I ran out of enable. Wait, I still have enable with the Mythica. Tenjo. She's the only one with prospect amongst our units. That's kind of sad. Who do I... No, I don't want to use enable yet. I will use it here. She's out of range for a Core Smasher, but she does have Snipe, so... Discharge field is thankfully non-discriminate. Thankfully discriminate, so it can engage only the targets in its area of effect. Okay, Tenjo, do your thing, honey. Okay, boom. Excellent work, ladies. Now, what were the ace bonuses for these guys? Automatically cast Intuition at the start of player phase at player turn at 130 will or higher. This unit can use resupply and heal on enemy allies regardless of distance. And also use resupply and heal on themselves. Unit deals additional damage equal to 100% of units missing HP. Well, quite fitting for Go, I suppose. Well, we need to have Keyta as the main pilot so she can do repairs regardless of range. Heal and resupply, right? Do I have to move? No. Oh wait, it only activates when it's Keyta on top, right. How many more aims do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's just those guys. A couple of drones. We can probably wail on him now. Can't use a map attack. No, Bigotania doesn't have it. But she does have Daunt and Disrupt. Her Daunt is actually pretty cheap at 25 points. So I'm probably going to use that instead of it. Yeah, Ansky's mobility took a really bad hit from that. Though. Now she's down to 6 movement because of that hit. But hopefully you can probably wail on him now. We just need to take care of these guys first. Chan couldn't use that. Main cannon standby. Boom. Alright, she doesn't have hidden away. Okay, let's snipe him. And soul. Nah, Subaru-san doesn't have snipe. don't have anybody else with enable. Wait, does Zurika still have enable? Okay, he still has it. We need to put, I'm gonna put Roboco-san here, and have Rika-san enable him. Okay, Musaki boys, do you have zeal? Dang it! No zeal! The hell is that noise? Ooh, yes. Yes, I'd like that, thank you. Perfect timing to get here. We've already used his enable, so let's get him out of there. Boom. How many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can wail on the guy. No, I could probably use discharge again. No, wait. Tencho, do you have any map attacks? Or any more? Yes, thank you. Definitely helpful. Hang on, let's have... Altair. No need for a dual railgun on these poor schmucks. Wait, can Miko-san do a map attack now? She has zeal, which is good. But can't use her dodge after this. Well, whatever. It's time for some divine... Oh, come on! What do you mean there's only one attack? Oh, whatever. Time for the Demon Lord to take over. Take care, y'all. Okay, who's got zeal? Oh, alright. We still have our zeal in effect. 1, 2, 3 more drones to deal with, and then we can push forward, daunt this poor sucker, and then blow him up. That guy should be well within bell-bit range. Perfect. We've only got him analyzed. Don't have any light abilities here. I'll just water you down a bit. Hey, Watson! Yep. That will down thing is gonna be really helpful once we run out of Dawn, because that will keep the Overlord from activating his guard. Well, he probably will not get will down though because of status conditions, but I can probably still cast Daunt, right? Who else has Daunt? Yeah, I can cast Daunt, no problem. 2 more drones to deal with. Dang it, Zana's already out of the fight because we've already used her up. I don't think we have enough money for enable anymore. Wait, we do have one! Potential! One more throw of enable. Unfortunately, Sana can't use a support attack. But big kabanga! Oh, we only use love though. Bit of a shame that. Pull it up. Okay, who wants to go at it first? There's still two guys up there. Zeal and love. Yep. Should be able to engage any of these targets much more easily. Another set of Zeal. And then Nico Danye, I need you to clean up in the back, if you please. Ta-da! Boom! Don't you just love it when you can just pepper your enemies with 5.56 by 45mm NATO? I mean, 7.62 by 51 is also pretty decent, but it's just too heavy. And you can't really use that for sustained fire unless you're using a machine gun. One more target here. I think I can wake him up with a Sky Tracer, maybe. Well within strike range. I just need this guy awake, aware, and in awe of the firepower that we're about to blow him up on with. Boom. Put it in position here. Perfect. Oh, I wasted my love on him. Dang it, you stupid idiot. Well, whatever. No mercy. Alright, let's scare the hell out of him now. You'll be so scared you won't even know I hit you. Okay, 110. Who else has done? Kobo. 100 SV, who else has Daunt? It's only Danye and Magni left with Daunt. Should be enough though. Magni's Daunt's also very expensive though. 40! That's the last we can get from him. That should be enough. Let's save here. And wail on him now. Question is, who's gonna be last shot? Roboko-san, maybe? Anybody else with support fire? They're all the way out there. Wait, I have Goobus, right. It scrolls. It scrolls. No, he can't daunt any further. He's already daunted as it is. Analyze? Good able does it! I don't have anybody with support attack here. Unfortunately, we can't put his armor down with the Cold Reforge because of his full guard. Ooh, finally a boss theme. Boss theme that doesn't get overridden by our own music. I think this is a cooler boss theme than the ones that the Brillians have, actually. Well, it does take a while to get going. That very early 2000s piano control reminds me of what Dance Dance Revolution track was made. does a lot! What do you mean it didn't do much? Is it because of... no. Door side, no. Full block, no. He's just got some serious armor. 2050. Let's box him in, boys and girls. Desperes Doraima! Kokomada! Hell and heaven! Keyta! Hikari ni nare! You know, if we actually manage to finish the story of Holo, Super Holo Wars Chapter 1 within this week, I was actually thinking of doing something else. But I saw Fubuki yesterday and she was doing some Holocure runs, and I feel like I want to go back to Holocure again because the update's coming real soon, I feel. But there's so many other things I have in my backlog I want to do. And it's really biting at the neck, to be honest. Biting at my neck. Predictable. Like, there's so many things I want to do right now, but there's just... Holocure really just feels like it's something I want to do as well, but it's just so far out. Okay, I want to chew on double sun. And let's hit Love. Unfortunately, she's also a support unit, but... Eesh, 84% chance to hit. Fine for C. Come on, this has got to hurt. Core Smasher, right? Watashi ni tsuzuke! Starman Engine Projector! Antimatter Blasto Hassa! Come on, this has at least got to be 12, right? 12,000 points of damage, come on! I put soul into this attack. There we go. Actual damage, 26, perfect. So he's got 20,000 points of HP total. And remember, with Tropico-san's ace bonus being 40% extra damage when support attacking, we'll probably get more firepower out of her than we usually do. And look at all those drone swarms. Oh, did I activate Disrupt? I don't think I did. Please, I sure hope there's nobody that's gonna be coming up after this, because I am absolutely out of energy and I can't replenish everybody. Do these guys also suffer the... I still cannot tell if these guys can suffer the 10% stat penalty if they're surrounded. Like in other SRW tiles. Like in actual SRW tiles, I mean. How much damage was that? That didn't look much. Never mind. That was actually pretty heavy. 7,000. fair! That's rude, you know. Stay here when I hit you. Further assistance is... Oh, come on. Elite Combat AI! Getting out of control. Kelsai. Let me show you my resolve. What? Oh! Oh, are there support units now? Sweet. It's taking a while to load. There you go. Let me remind you of the pride of the brilliant Keyta. But please don't tell me they'll have to recharge that attack, yeah? Or I mean, they'll have to go back to their health. Bring it back to the amount of damage we already inflicted. Ooh, 100,000 points of damage. Thank you. We can clean it from here. Insubordination shall not be tolerated. Let's see if she can evade. I don't think she can. Dang it, but... Oh, she's gonna be in critical state after this. She's halfway through already. All opposition to the Star Eater Collective will be eliminated with extreme prejudice. Oh, she's gone. That's a flat 120,000. Doesn't it look like a 5-star stories unit from the back? Or is it just me? Yeesh, she's gone. Kelsai, what are you doing? Disable its recovery plots. Don't you dare lose now. Boom, she gone. Kel! You're doing, you'll pay. Especially you. What? Now hold on a bleeding minute. Am I supposed to do? Dude! You're all losing your minds. Cut off our comms from the outside, but it won't last for long. Listen closely. Kel is opposed to Star Eaters. Kel is opposed to Star Eaters and will be punished with a reset. You don't mean... It's exactly what it sounds like. Her memories will be reset where they were when she was first inducted into Star Eaters, and she'll be pressed back into service. That's disgusting! It really makes me sick to just think about. There's nothing I can do myself, but in this shell is a full backup of Kel's memories along with as much documentation about the Star Eaters as I can find. I need you to destroy the shell and collect the capsule. It's in the chest area. Please, figure something out. Some way to set Kel free. Of course we will. You will? What do you think you're talking to? We'll save Kelsai and you too for good measure. Really are a bunch of idiots. Thank you. Calm block will live soon to let them catch on. Dude, what the heck? Generic shonen dialogue just to hide the fact that you've been talking on closed comms. Yeah. Boom. Oh my god. Give me a few seconds to recover from this. Curse you. No, I mean it's supposed to be it's supposed to be cover. Yeah, let's go. It's supposed to be cover dialogue, but it's just so funny that they had to go with a generic shonen adventure finisher with the curse you thing. Warning, mission is evolving outside of expected parameters. Retreat is not an option. This entity shall complete mission unassisted. Where to go, are ya? You're not getting your grubby hands on this planet. All units, our goals is unchanged. Our goal remains unchanged. Defeat the Star Eater Overlord. Unfortunately for him, he's the only one around, and thanks to Kelsai doing some serious damage, he has now done 100,000. It just so happens I still have my big guns. Let's go and blow this guy wide open, shall we? engaging from snipe. Oh, I should have activated Dawn. Wait, I still have Dawn. Oh, he's still 50. He's still 50. The warhead. Persist time. They're not gonna knock this guy out. Get me some more prevail damage. Come on, Miko Danye. Dun, dun, dun. Here, have some of this on the house. How much damage is that gonna be? 3, 2, 1, 0. Ooh, 20,000 points of damage. He's definitely feeling it. This entity shall continue the mission unimpeded. Further resistance is not tolerated. This entity shall deploy attack strategy swarm. A lesser entity shall offer their core and energy to the Star Eater Collective. You gotta hit at 33,000, or 33%. Let's see how much that will do. Alright, move it down, I forgot. All opposition to the Star Eater Collective will be eliminated with extreme prejudice. Oh, they sent Nico back to 1994. What happened in 94? Which anime came out around that time? The Wing came out in 95, I think, or 96. Alright, she's in a pinch. Oh, that was the last move from Miko. Oh well. We'll take it from here. Where's Verge? I need 4C again. Oh, sweet. Ow! More 4C. No, they're all already used. That's not good. But does it? They can't fire from this range. Come on! I don't think I have enabled yet, or I don't think I have enabled anymore. Gotta pull out the rig guns. Limit the Kaishi! Trying to get Gurren Lagann, old man. We're not even going for Getter Emperor levels yet. Ooh. Who was that? Oh, hello Captain Sylveon98. Thanks for following. Hope you're enjoying some of this Super Holo Wars strike action right now. As much as I am. Okay, so the animation for this one, for Sana's Big Bang attack, reminds me of that attack animation with the, like I said earlier, it reminds me of the attack animation from Muscle Kishin, with the lady with all those spears surrounding her, and she's doing this big hand movement, just like what Sana did. But the Galaxy Creation thing kind of reminds me of the Supreme God Z. And its final attack, which has one hell of an animation. Especially, and also with the creation of a new galaxy thing. Okay, that's done. How much more? He's only got 8,000 health. Get core smashing. I should probably give her some blessing as well so we can get some money. Dimension Cobla system! Hot store! I'm probably gonna play this, I'm gonna play a new game plus of this off stream and probably use some of the themes, or some of the themes from the units that inspired a lot of these guys. So I might give the Star, the Sky Tracer, Zeroimer Strike at Dawn, just to be fitting, because it does look like the Great Zeroimer. Here comes the sun. Wait, did I give Sona-san Valor? Wait, no, she didn't have love anymore because I used it on the wrong target. But that's still a lot of damage. Further deviation from the plan is not tolerable. So many heat sinks. Can you give me your heat sinks? It'd be really helpful to keep my my hardware in optimal operating condition if you can give me some of your heat sinks. Yeah, it is pretty much Super Robot Wars, but with Hololive characters and well, I think the plot is much more closer to a Super Robot Wars thing than an actual Hololive thing. But there are some actual Holo references in the game plot, just not one-to-one from their actual character references. Sort of. And of course, a lot of the designs are actually inspired by both OG characters and some units from, or some of the other characters that have been featured in Holo from the other not Holo, SRW from the other established IPs. Nah, let's not move her anymore. How many more? 46,000. Okay, let me just save, just in case it crashes again. Oh, by the way, this is, a free fan game. You can get it on itch by searching, itch.io, but just searching for Super Holo Wars. It's made by T Shadow Knight. The current version I have is 1.2.1. A lot of new fixes have been added. They've also enabled custom BGMs, so if you want to experience Hololive fighting with some of your probably favorite SRW tracks, you can do that. I think he also has a SDK SDK file set if you want to make your own scenarios using these assets. I'm not too sure about that, so you might want to check his site first, T Shadow Knight's personal site for this one first, before you do anything funky. As for me, I'm just enjoying the game. And by the way, this is just, if the documentation is right, this is just chapter 1 of what appears to be a multi-release. I'm not too sure, but there's still a lot of stuff that could be waiting in the wings. So you gotta, if you're interested in that, you might want to keep an ear out on any updates from T Shadow Knight. Okay, where do we go? Benedicto! Oh, 32% chance to hit, just to be on the safe side. Intuition. Okay, Benedicto! Okay, so this is one of those units that was not inspired by an SRW OG unit, but instead by a veteran SRW established IP. The Haine Miko Gear, as you might think, is a Hainu Gundam with Miko themes. Which is quite funny because I don't think Miko got the Hainu. Yeah, Miko did not get the Hainu in the Holo Gundam collab, right? It was somebody else. This was in development long before the Holo Gundam collab, so any connections between this and that are purely and strictly coincidental. it's really funny to think that they give Miko this heavy stuff. The fangame developer, that is. Yep, we're giving this guy hell. Convergence core! Fire! Come on, there's gotta be some extra. Ooh, that's a lot of extra damage. This design, though, I have to admit, this design of the Overlord ship is actually pretty nice. Especially with all the heat sinks and those red lines, though. If you look at it from another angle, it's like it's got gunned arm systems on board for some reason. Maybe it's because the patterns kind of look like looks like it's having a permanent storm or something. Permanent score 5? With that much red? It does look like a permanent score 5, right? See, it like the color palette kind of looks like the aerial as well. The blue is a bit muted, but it's almost there. Though it's obviously not the case. That's gotta be a major coincidence, not much else. Itaro? Boko wa high spec da yo. Boom. Okay, how many more? 29,000? Can we already knock him out with the Score Smasher? Nope, not yet. Okay. Now we already went with the Haine. Let's go with the Sazabi. Well, it's not exactly a Sazabi, but the aesthetics of the Stalabras kind of makes me think that it is a Sazabi in all but name. It even has the torso-mounted beam launcher that for some reason it doesn't use at all, or maybe it does in the map attack. Stella, Stella. We've managed to destroy the asteroid belt 5 times over with Suisse alone. Whenever she uses that Stellar Axe attack. Boom, baby. The Star Eater is when an actual star comes in. Meteore. Okay, that's 48. Oh, she got to boost her SP by 2. What was I still have sniping, so still not about to be sunk. What a tough knock. SP Blaster. Yosh, Evangelion! Tobazu de! We're a little short there, buddy. Every single time. Why not kick? Thunder! Flash! Ooh, wow, he's lucky. He is very lucky. That would have been devastating. Alright, shall we finish this off? Wait, do we have anybody with Bless? I need the money. No, we've already used the brass bell. Fine. Like Double-Kazan, if you will, please smash his core. Goodbye. Come again, never. Keyta. And there goes the big guy. Turn to space, woozy. Ooh, 51. Big jump there for Double-Kazan. Damage exceeds safety thresholds. Critical system failure. Send a fun report to the internet. Did I do well? Mother? What? Received 1 Oshi point. Good work, everybody. With this, the immediate threat posed by the Story Eaters have been greatly reduced. Capsule has been recovered. What are you guys up to? Lanza entrusted us with something. We have to retrieve it. What happened while you were fighting him? It was all according to Landsat's plan. What did he entrust you with? Kelsai's memories. Memories? What the heck? For opposing the Story Eaters, Kelsai's memories will be reset. Her memories will be reset? And I guess they'll send her back out there to out to do their dirty work afterwards. Doesn't get much uglier than that. Landsat gave us a backup of her memories along with internal information stolen from Story Eaters. We must figure out a way to free them. If only we can get the professor to help us. Our creator. That would indeed be the best person for the job. Understood. For now, ensure that the information is secured. Whole Lab will coordinate the effort to decipher the information, and formulate a plan based on what is learned. Thank you, Captain. For now, all units return to the ships. We'll prepare for re-entry. Ina. The Story Eaters have been repelled, but the threat of the noise remains. Perhaps, just perhaps, I can relax a little. I'm so tired. Wrong move, priestess. Ina, what's wrong? Oh no, did she lose control? Oh, come on. Offer yourself to me, priestess. It's bad end time. There's no longer any. No longer is any escape. Is this supposed to be an attack animation, or is this exclusive to this sequence? Oh, my lag! It's dropping frames. What the bleeding hell? What's with all these frame drops? Holy crap! Whoa! Now be reborn in my light. This world's true ruler has arrived. Now it does look like the, Valzion. Oh, no, not the Valzion. The, Ina, are you alright? Which unit was that again? What unit is used by Shu? I keep forgetting its full name. Alright, the Neo Granzon when it's in full power. I forgot about that. Your friend is no longer here, Virtual. Upgrades made to the Schuler have been refunded. Does that mean I get to keep the item as well? Please tell me it does. Wait, that's it? Why is there no music? Why is there no music? I don't like this. Hey, I got 737 out of that. Thanks to the upgrades. But something doesn't feel right here. I don't like it. Not one bit. There's no music. That was cut off pretty quickly. I should give her idle wings just for increased movement. Oh wait, no. Never mind, it doesn't provide increased movement. That's idle wings S. But that's the Grand Belt's weapon. Right now, look at all these question marks. I feel like we won't be able to see them until we get the next part of the story. But apparently the story ends after the next stage. Well, the story ends for now after the next stage. I don't feel too good, Captain. Okay, how about extra mobility for these guys? No, HP maybe. More damage to weapons. Extra armor and HP. Ilma Leon, mobility. More armor for Sananana. Nicolette should probably get some more no, she'd be fine. Increase mobility for us, Kisan. Okay, that should be enough for upgrades now. So much for that. I feel like if I start the story, start the next mission now, we might miss a lot of things, but there's just something about it. I feel like I have a bad feeling about this. Freaking Rio Neo Grand Zone. I mean, I could probably do some starts right now, and then we'll try to continue on tomorrow, maybe. Yeah, probably preview the next stage. Let's go with that. For now, I think I'm gonna upgrade first. I'm gonna switch over pilots first. Iroha Dono, nope, Luine, Matsurimel. There it is, Kaela! Kaela needs Prevail. Level 5? That's garbage. Go for a late game one at least. Swapping some pilots. Okay, Kyla will be lead for MLA for now. I'm gonna put Foobs in the Livy Bell. Now we'll have Ame in charge of the Mythica for this one. Matsuri on top of the Yokai-Sein. Spice Gain will be Aqua. I'll have Rikasano on lead duties. Okay, keep Louis Nan there. Upgrade some of these pilots. Switch it from the other side first. I should give... Okay, fine. Give her hidden away. Robo-Sun is too short for hidden away. That sucks. Can't give her guard. We're also short 22 points. Danye might work with a Prevail level 9. Perfect! That should do it. Subaru, Temasan, Roberu, Asteru, Rikka, Araran, Izuru, Miyabi. Okay, we'll open up hostilities here, and then I'll probably cut it once we've set up our positions properly, and then we can probably continue on tomorrow. If it is indeed the last story mission for this chapter, we could probably end it tomorrow if we work with it. Nobody is required to deploy. Mandatory. Let's see the next map. There she is. So, the priestess finally reached her breaking point. She did well to hold on for so long. Who are you? What do you do to Ina? I am the Ancient One, the being on which the priestess has been drawing on to power her Holo gear. At long last, my plan has come to fruition, and I now have a vessel with which to walk this plane. Now it is only a matter of time before I become the ruler of this world and the virtual world, as is my right. Another day, another tyrant. This is getting rather tiresome. Ooh. This BGM sounds familiar. Why would Ina-sama have chosen to rely on such a dangerous being? Quite simple. I simply dangled before her the knowledge of a great threat to the world she loves so much, the noise, and convinced her that only through my power could the threat be repelled. You lied! Are the noise not your greatest enemy as well? The noise are as inconsequential as all others. The only thing that mattered was securing a vessel. Ina! She's still hanging in there. Silence? Curse you, virtuals. My power still wanes in this world. If I had performed the position in the virtual world, it would have been an absolute. Sounds like a college leader. Yeah, but we still didn't prevent this mess. Now stand aside, or will you fight this vessel, your beloved friend? Do it! You have to defeat the Ancient One, and I'll see what he has planned for our worlds and can't allow it to happen. Ina. No. Damn it all. I think we have to. We don't have a choice. We can't let Ina become a tool to destroy the world she loves so much. Yes, you must. Silence, priestess. It matters not. You do not stand a chance against my power. Then why were you trying to convince us to stand down? That doesn't seem like something someone in a winning position would do. Oh yeah, this guy is quaking in his boots. You know, I could just send Koro-san over there with a chainsaw and probably cut him off at the legs for comedy. Same at the beginning, yeah, I'd go with that. And he has every right to be, because I think we're all pretty mad right now. Oh, when Okayu is mad, you have to find cover, because you are gonna be squashed. Ancient One, for taking one of our own hostage and conspiring to take over our worlds, I can only conclude. Za, omae wa teki da. I thought Sora for a second was gonna pull out a SP license and just go, Judgment Time! And then we'll probably see Ban show up with his dual D revolvers and pull him up. Deletion approved! Will not let you get away with this. The stars will bring their full force to defeat you, Ancient One. Yeah, you tell him, Ragus. I haven't been in this world for very long, but I'd feel bad if I didn't help to prevent it from being destroyed, you know. It's not like our world will be safe for long either. Totally uncool, dude. You're gonna get yours. You're gonna get yours real soon. You better prepare yourself. You really are a disgusting worm, you know that? Sight. I'm gonna go ham on this guy. Hit him a couple of times for me too. Silence, virtuals! Do you think you stand a chance against an outer being? So be it. Let me prove you wrong. Oh my god. Oh wow, that's a big Dominion field. Are those tentacles? That's a lot of tentacles. What? Where are the rest? I still have some say in this as well. Defeat him quickly before I lose my grip. Curse you, priestess. All units focusing on disabling the Schuler. For this mess, of course, we're gonna bring in the Mythica. Because, of course, this is an EN job. Okay, who else to throw into this mess? Okay. Dimension Bomba! Who's making a mess here? Where's the others? Oh, Rumpelsun's over here. That's zeros. Cripes, I forgot to get Miyabi! Dang it. I knew I forgot something. Blading hell, I forgot to set up Miyabi. You know what? It doesn't matter anymore. He still got 30 on the bond, so I think it should be okay. Nah, I want to get this thing done properly, so let me just rush through this. Where's the skip button? Uh-huh. Oh, no mastery condition, so this is the end turn. Let me just exit and restart. Good thing I saved. Wait, did I save? Oh yeah, I did save. Intermission stage 36. The wrong save. List. Where's Miyabi? Well, there is no mastery condition, so no, not Miyabi, Izuru. I want to assume this is definitely the last stage. Where's Meditate? It's short by 159 points. Well, no way around it. We'll just have to go with what we have at this point. Okay, let's just save that for the next run. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Well, whatever. We already saw this dialogue. Let me just skip over to the unit selection screen. Dang, dang, dang! I hate it when I forget stuff like that. I thought I had enough SP to get Meditate, but it's a lot more expensive than I remember. Oh well. We'll just have to do it the hard way. Okay, Mythica up front. Up front would be here. Fine, let's not get these guys in front lines anymore. Keep the boys though. Altair's command is excellent and exceptionally useful. And then Axel has support fire. Then let's keep everybody up front here. Me comment on either flank, Asuka and Ramko-san on the edge. Then let's bring in Regular out to the fight. No, okay, maybe not the not. Fine, let's switch over. Replace Okoro with Fugomiya for this one. Let's see if our arrangement is correct. Yes, live with this. Wait, the back is 6. Put them in the middle. Sora-san here. Miko here. It's just for aesthetics at this point, but I kind of like to keep it that way. Yep. Gen 0 in the middle. Nico Danya up front. That's both EN crew members out there. Well, 2 of them. Okay, put them here. That's technically Gen 1 in there. Minus Hachama. Hachama's not here! That's going to be a problem. I don't like the idea. But it looks like Hachama might actually just pop up here as a third party. I can feel it. So this is going to be a bit of a long run, I fear. I don't like that. Okay, let's review Wagai X here. Mikodanye. Tempest Boys, First Gen, Gen 2, the EN crew. We're good. We'll get the show on the road next time. Just give me a minute to prepare. I probably don't have to tell you this, darlings, but you won't be able to hold back against this one, even if your friend is in there. I'm sorry you have to ask this of you, but there's no other way. Yes, yatteiruze. Gooba. We said we would, right, if it came to this? You're right, Gura. No turning back now. It's the only way. Ah, damn it all. Let's go. We have to do this. Can only hope we'll be able to avoid Plan B. Let's do this. Let's shine hope into our worlds once again. Oh, it is Final Mission. A prison beyond the... Wait. That's a Neo Grandson reference. Okay, let me just save here for a bit. But is the BGM reminiscent of Dark Prison? I probably need to recheck that after the stream, because it kind of sounds like Dark Prison to me for some reason. Yee! What the hell is that frame drop? Aspect of the Ancient One, light. It's just a tentacle. Gathering Dread? Wait, it has Gathering Dread? This unit's barriers cannot be pierced except by Fury. Cast Focus, Persist, and Valor at the start of the turn when below 25% HP. Which basically means we have to take him down when he's at 50%. Otherwise, he'll be able to get better defense. Well, she. Or is it an it? I can't quite tell anymore. Let's just go with he. Or no, she again. So she will cast Spirit Commands automatically at the start of each turn if she has been damaged below 25%, which means we have to keep her at 50% at the start of the turn so we can blow her up. Score 999, XP 3000, Will 100, level 60. Next level 500. She's got a full SP pack on her. And all her terrain levels are S. Idolic Drive. Idle Mark? Wait, what? Antimatter Obfuscation Barrier. All damage received is half 15 EN per activation. Oh. And she's got energy regen to boot. And the problem is, it's in question marks right now because we haven't engaged her yet. Water, Dark Saints, Collapse, Deep Retribution, and Knowable End. That's quite ominous. And you have to look at this open area here. I don't like that. Seeing all of that, I am now less than confident that we'll be able to do anything tomorrow once we continue with this. Nonetheless, I hope you do come by again. Thanks for tuning in. That's going to be it for now. It's starting to look like it's going to be a rough last mission, especially with all those bonuses she has. But we must push through. And at least we still have our ace in a hole. Biko Danya is right there. We're just waiting for somebody to make the honest mistake of dealing some damage against her. After that, we'll wipe everything off the face of the Earth sphere. Hopefully. For that, we'll have to wait for next time. For the time being, though, if you got any complaints or violent reactions about the stream tonight, really be grateful if you could drop me a line on my Twitter or my Pixip. If you got a hankering for older streams, yeah, the Wagai X will definitely be useful. I think with a lot of the ice type targets that are out there, I could probably go and use bonus party. But, well, we'll have to see that. Where was I? Oh yeah, if you are hankering for older streams that have expired here on Twitch, or you just want to see where I simul stream on YouTube, you can always check the channel linked in the About tab of my profile page, and also searchable under the same channel name. That's Lurk or work with a U instead of an O. But if you're currently checking the VOD, thanks for tuning in. Sorry that we had to cut it at the start of probably the real climax of Chapter 1. Well, I hope it is Chapter 1. There's more coming on. Not too sure how things are going to go on from here, so I hope you still drop by, and we'll probably see how things go together. But if you can't catch this VOD immediately, that's fine. Any VOD catch is a good enough VOD catch for me. Any eyes, views, or even comments would be very helpful in making my channel grow even a little. Speaking of my channels, if you got a friend who might be interested in the stuff I stream, or who just wants to complain about PNG streamers in general, I would really be grateful if you can share my channels with them. Twitch.tv/lurkatwork and Lurk at Work on YouTube. Once again, that's work with a U instead of an O. Well, that's all for me for now. Lurk at Work is now RTB. If you are on Twitch and still in the mood for a stream, I can send you over to somebody who's currently doing a Warhammer stream, apparently. If they're there, at least. Hang on. Should be okay, right? They're not blocking me or anything. Okay, should be okay. Yeah, I can send you over there to do some, if you want to watch some more, much more professional action streaming. But if you're not and you're heading out for the night, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Good night for those who are heading out, and stand by for those who are about to send over. Hopefully, we'll be able to get this thing done tomorrow. But until then, cheerio.